In this video, we'll be hunting some more quarters. Of course, we'll be looking for any silver from 1964 or older, as well as W quarters from 2019 and 2020, as well as any foreigns, proofs, heirs or varieties, or any other cool things we can find. I have just one box in front of me right now, but I will probably make it a 4 to 6 box hunt depending on how we do. Last quarter video was probably my best quarter hunt on the channel, so if you haven't, I would really recommend checking that out. We got some super cool and exciting finds in that hunt, and I'm hoping my quarters can stay hot. So let's get right into it with quarter box number 1. Let's hope we can get some cool finds in the box. Roll number 12, and I just came across the first find of the hunt. Something odd about the box, I'm seeing a lot more Philadelphia than Denver minted coins, which is the opposite of what I see in my area, so pretty interesting. But I bring you in because our first find is going to be a San Francisco NISC quarter, and it is a 2012 El Yunque quarter. These quarters were minted, I think they were sold just in rolls by the mint. They don't really have any value over face value in circulated condition, but they're pretty cool to find and they have a pretty low mintage. Roll 49, box has been pretty slow so far, but we do have a find near the end of the box. Saw it design, I thought, what state is that? It's because it's not a state quarter. So it looks like it's going to be a Panamanian quarter, some sort of commemorative design, and it is a Panamanian quarter from 2005. It's a pretty cool foreign find at the end of the box. That was all for quarter box number 1. It was an okay box, no really great finds. We have 2 main finds on the board, the Esmint NISC and the 2005 Panamanian quarter. No W's, no silvers, no great finds. Did get a few minor die chips as well. 2015 Homestead, a 2022, and an Arizona extra cactus leaf. I was looking for them a little bit more since this box was full of P mint coins, which I don't usually see. I was hoping to get more, but that's alright. And I also pulled aside a whole pile of upgrades to check against my albums. But overall, no really great finds on the board from that first box. So I'll be back when I have a second box to add on to the hunt. I'm back with quarter box number 2 to add on to the video. No enders, of course, being a quarter box, but hoping you can do better than the last box, and I'll bring you in if we can have a find. Roll number 4. This box is starting off on a similar note to the last one. Same find as the first find of the last box. Turned over this 2014 Great Smoky Mountains. It is another San Francisco minted NIFC, second of the hunt. Does have the Ring of Death, probably no value over face, but still kind of cool to find. Well, that was all for quarter box number 2, and it was a really rough box. All we got was that San Francisco NIFC, and that is all. So I'm hoping we can do better in the next couple boxes, and I'll be back when I have 1 or 2 more boxes to add to the video. I am back with quarter box number 3 to add on to the hunt. Just have 1 box right now, but I do have an uncirculated box that I'm going to trade in and get box number 4 circulated quarters. Box number 3 is here. There are no enders. We do have this one blank row, which is fun to see once in a while, but no enders to the box. So let's get into it. Hope we can do better than the last couple boxes, and I'll bring you in if we have a first find of this box. Roll number 5, and box number 3 is going to kick us off with a pretty cool find. Haven't found one of these on a quarter, I believe, but we have a 2007 Montana State quarter. As you can see on the left, right there, we have a pretty decently sized die cut. I didn't know they existed on the Montana. Just noticed it while I was hunting, that it was a cut. I already did flip it over as a P. Of course, P seems to be like the mint with the worst quality control. Either way, it's pretty circulated. Not sure the value on it. Probably not more than $5 or $10 at the most, I'm guessing. But either way, it's a very cool find. That was it for box 3, and it was another tough box. The only major find I brought you in for was that 2007 Montana with the die cut, which was pretty cool. Only major find of the box. I also pulled another Arizona extra cactus leaf as well. Another tough box. No silvers or W's for this video yet. Not even any proofs or anything like that. So definitely going to have to add some more boxes on, and I'll be back when I have another box. And hopefully it's better than the other ones we've hunted so far. I am back with quarter box number 4 to add on to the hunt. Of course, no enders, so let's just get into it. Still yet to get a silver or W for the hunt. Hoping we can change that with this box, but we'll have to see. So let's get into it, and I'll bring you in if we have a find. Roll 41, and I thought this box was going to be another rough one. All I've pulled out for now is a couple of more extra cactus leaf Arizonas. But I bring you in because we're finally going to have a W for the hunt. And it's a really nice looking one. The 2019 W Let's see what design it is. And it's a War on the Pacific. This is one of the 2 or 4 W's I have not found yet, and I did not have this one in my collection. It's a pretty decent one. The reverse is a little bit more circulated, but either way, that's the first War on the Pacific W I have in my collection. Super happy to find it. That was all for that box of quarters, and it was the best box of the hunt so far. Did give us our first W quarter, which is good to see. Does look nice when you first look at it, but if I get it at that angle right there, you can see there's a counting wheel mark or coin machine mark on it, so it's really not in great shape. But I don't care because it is the first War on the Pacific W I've ever found. I get very few War on the Pacific, even D's and P's in my area. I think in that box there's only one other War on the Pacific quarter in the whole thing. So definitely a good W quarter to add to the collection, my first one of that design, which is awesome. Still going to add a couple more boxes onto the video since it's been a pretty light hunt so far, so I'll be back when I have 1 or 2 more boxes to add to the video. I am back with quarter box number 5 and quarter box number 6 for the hunt. Planning on making these the last 2 boxes of the hunt. Unless they are really bad, then I will guess I'll have to add some more. But let's hope these boxes will be good enough to end the hunt on. So let's just get into box number 5. Hopefully we can find another W, or maybe put some silver on the board. Let's see. Roll number 1 of quarter box number 5, and it's already going to be a great box. And I'm not even 10 coins into the roll. Looks like we have 5 there. So the 6th coin of the box is a lull, and I flipped it over, and it's a W. 6th coin of the box being a W. That is an awesome start. Can't ask for much better than that. Hopefully we can get some more finds in the rest of the box. Well, the last 49 rolls of that box did not have any more finds for us, but at least we did get a lucky W in the first roll of the box, so that's a good box in my opinion. Also did pull another Arizona Extra Cactus Leaf, but as you can see by the amount we found, they're not very rare. So definitely excited to get that W. Now we have 2 Ws for the hunt. Now we move on to box number 6. Hopefully the finds can pick up a little bit. It's been a little bit of a slow hunt, but at least we have a couple of Ws now. Let's see what we can find in box number 6. Roll 11. Box number 6 is going to give us a find. We're going to have the 3rd W of the hunt, and it's a San Antonio Missions. I flipped it over, and there's the W mint mark. So 3 Ws for the hunt, all 2019s, all different designs. Definitely going well near the end of the hunt. Hopefully we can get some more before this box is over. 6 quarter boxes have been hunted, so let's go over the finds. Had a lot of minor die chips in the hunt. 6 Arizona Extra Cactus Leaves. They're obviously not too rare. I did just dump a bunch of the ones I had back into circulation, so maybe these are some of those. And then also did get Homestead Snow on the Roof and one of these 2022 P die chip on the mouth quarters. These seem to be really common in areas where a lot of P quarters are. I barely see any Philadelphia modern quarters. That's why I haven't found one yet. Might keep some of them, but most of them they might be going back. We'll see later. 2 San Francisco NISC quarters as well. Found quite a few of these over time. They're not worth too much, but cool to find in low mintage. A couple of other finds. We did get a 2005 Panamanian quarter. Definitely cool to see a foreign in the hunt. As well as a pretty cool 2007 Montana die cut on the left there. Haven't found one of these before, so it's very cool. And then the 3 best finds of the hunt were definitely the 3 W quarters we got near the end. Took a lot of work to find them, but I'll definitely take them. They're all 2019s. We started off with my first 2019 War on the Pacific W quarter I've ever found, which is awesome. I barely see any War on the Pacifics in my area. I usually only get a couple per box, so finding a W is very lucky for sure. And we got 2 more as well, also 2019s, a 2019 Lowell, as well as 2019 San Antonio Missions. Both designs I have multiples of already. But either way, I'll definitely take W quarters when I can find them. And no silver for this hunt. Last hunt we did very well for silver and all finds in general, but that box has just slowed down a bit, which is expected. But overall, this was still definitely a great 6-box quarter hunt.